Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Romanceathon day 3. Yes, I am wearing the same thing that I wore yesterday, but that's because I'm about to take a walk. So I just figured I would sweat in this outfit and then I'll take a shower, wash all my clothes, you know, that type of thing. I wanted to go on a walk to town again because I just really enjoy that walk. I get in my full exercise for the day. I get in my full amount of steps. I get my vitamin D for the day, but then I also am able to listen to an audiobook while I'm walking. So it's like, it's a total win-win-win, especially when I go to the coffee shop and I get coffee. Like, there is nothing better than getting all of those things done all in one morning. Like, I know it takes a while. It takes like 47 minutes on my way there and obviously the same on the way back, but still, it is so worth it, just because I feel like I get so much done in that amount of time instead of having to individually do all of those things. So I'm definitely walking today, and then I will probably be walking on Wednesday as well because that's when there's the farmer's market in town. So I might like swing by the farmer's market, just see what they have there. But I am starting a new book today. So I'm going to start The Guy on the Right by Kate Stewart. And this one I believe is like a love triangle type of thing where like two guys are fighting over one girl, which I usually really like. So I'm actually looking forward to this a lot. I've heard really great things about this book and I'm just hoping that it seems very different from the books I've been picking up, and I just really hope that like this is something that I'm going to like because I feel like I've had some duds recently in the romance genre. I do have this on Scribd. This is actually the third book I'm gonna be listening to on Scribd, so hopefully they're nice and they don't, you know, make me not able to listen to it. Okay, cool. It is still there, so that is great and fantastic. It is a 10-hour audiobook, so I should definitely be able to get that done today because I always listen to it on 2 times the speed. And if I'm reading the book along with it, like the physical copy along with it, then I can bump it up usually to 3 times the speed because that's just how I read naturally. Yeah, we're gonna go. Let's go, let's get some sun. It's actually a beautiful day outside. When I first woke up, it was like cloudy, hazy, and it's only 66, well, it might be hotter now because the sun came out, but Google had said it was only 66 degrees out, so I had opened the windows to get some fresh air. But now it's like sunny, but then also still kind of hazy and stuff from the storm yesterday. So I think that walking will be perfect. So I'll get like some actual like physical sun, but I'll still get like sun even through the clouds and stuff. Oh, also, I am rocking the 90s look today with fanny pack. I didn't feel like wearing a whole backpack because I'm not going to the library, and so I wanted to be able to carry like my headphones, my camera, my phone, and my debit card, but I didn't want to like have a whole backpack on my back because I want to try and like get some sun back there. Yeah, you can't see. Anyway, I want to get some sun on my back because I feel like with the backpack, then I have like strap marks from where the sun is, you know, coming. So anyway, let me put my shoes on. Let's go for a walk.
Said, if you give love, you get love in return. If you only knew you had so many bridges left to burn. Trust in all that we're. You measure all in what you own. You don't worry about your health, but you do fear being left alone. You made your guards, but no one really knows about your house of cards that the wind blows.
Alright, you guys, I am sitting in front of my library. They have this like picnic table set up. I actually was thinking like this picnic table is really nice and it's like kind of shady. It's 10:45, but I was thinking on Wednesday I actually might ride my bike in to town because it would be a little bit quicker and it would still be a workout. But if I'm going to the farmer's market, I have like a basket on the front and the back of my bike. And if I saw anything at the farmer's market, then I could grab it and I wouldn't have to worry about it getting smushed like in a backpack. I thought I might be able to pack my lunch and then like sit here and read a little bit and eat lunch. So I think that is such a good idea. I think that, you know, it would be like me kind of getting out and being, you know, like outside and stuff. I haven't been going outside very much at our house because we have like a crazy tick infestation. Like literally yesterday I was outside talking with Alvin's sister for like 10 minutes and I had 2 ticks on me and I was sitting on the front porch, and that's not even the first time. Like we have definitely pulled off probably 15 ticks off of us or Graham or found them in the house. It is nuts how many ticks there are. So I definitely need to be outside, but in a different area where it's not, you know, infested. So I did go into, we actually have 2 bookstores here. One of them just opened up and that's the one that was closed that I didn't get to go in. So maybe on Wednesday, I'll have to look up their hours because I'm not sure when they're open, but hopefully I get to go in there because I've never been in there. The other one, called the Bookery, oh my gosh, you guys, I mean, you probably saw from the clips that I got, it is so messy. Like it is so hard to find anything. It is like so claustrophobic. Even if there's a couple people in the building, like there's just not enough room for everyone to be in there. So I don't really like that one, but you can give books there and get like credit for them, but it's different than the one that's in Virginia Beach that I went to with Gwen. That one just gives you like just total like a full number of credit. This one breaks it up in like paperback fiction, paperback nonfiction, hardback fiction, hardback nonfiction, like all that kind of stuff. So that's a little irritating because you might be giving something but you won't have credit for everything. So I just wanted to show you guys that bookstore because I probably won't be going into that one again for a while. But I did get a coffee. I got it at a different place. We actually have 2 coffee shops here in my town. Like my town is really small, but we do have 2 coffee places. The one that you saw the other day was Pronto, and then this one is called like the Lexington Coffee Shop. This one, like the inside is really like, oh, spilling my coffee on me. Very like retro and old-fashioned, where the other one is a little bit more like modern. I think I like them, I think I like Pronto a little bit more because it was a little like claustrophobic trying to get my coffee in the one I went to today, because their setup just isn't as efficient. Plus it's a little bit more expensive. They only, this is a 16 ounce and they were like, oh, that only comes with 1 shot. Do you want to add an extra shot? And I was like, yes, I do. I need 2 shots in a 16 ounce. Like that should be automatic. Okay, as far as everything else goes, I made it 14% in the guy on the right. So I've been listening on Scribd. Thank you, I forget exactly who told me about how to find the percentage on Scribd, but like that has been a game changer. So thank you again for telling me about that. But yeah, so 14% in the guy on the right. I'm actually liking it decently. I do want to sit down later with the book because I want to try and really get in my head like who the characters are. We have Theodore, which I love that name. That's actually like when I have a boy, that's gonna be my boy's name. So we have Theodore, who I'm actually really liking him as a character because he is just very nice and kind. He also has 3 sisters, so I really like that dynamic, and I feel like the way that she wrote the character, you can really tell that he has 3 sisters. And then we have Lainey, I think, is like the female character. So I want to get more into it, like I think that like they're kind of just starting out with a friendship, like there's no romance involved, which I really like. I think I'm going to like this, and I think that the college aspect, I can relate to it because I work at a college, so I'm like, yeah, this is definitely how college kids act, like it's totally a thing. Also, so far my walk-in took 45 minutes and I burned 348 calories and got 32 zone minutes. I have like 5,000 steps, I think. Yeah, almost 6,000 steps. So on my way back, I'll definitely be doubling all of that, which is really great. And I'm definitely gonna hit 5 miles today, which is super great.
Just like fire.
got a huge package, and it's actually books, but I can't show you guys what's in this package because it's actually for a special video. I'm working with a new company that sells bargain books for a very cheap price, and so I got to order a big stack of books, which I am so excited about, but it has to be in a special video. I'm gonna do a haul of them. So I hope you guys are very excited. I'm super excited because all of these books were like on my TBR, so I was able to pick out what I wanted, and I think you guys are going to love this company because these books were like $3.88 each, like crazy. I will definitely try and have that video up next week for you guys so you don't have to wait too long. So Alvin actually just got home. It is almost 3 o'clock. He was able to get home early today, and I just finished editing my vlog from yesterday. It is uploading and exporting, and because I like don't really get a lot of sun on my legs from my walk because I wear like leggings, I'm gonna go sit out on the front porch. Hopefully no ticks come on me because yesterday when I was on the front porch I got 2 ticks on me. So I'm gonna sit out because you can see like the sun is out there, so I'll put my legs out in the sun and then I'll just sit in the shade. Also guys, look at all my beautiful plants. So I have some beans here. This is zucchini, cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, cilantro, and basil. My boss gave me the basil, but all the other stuff I grew just from seeds by myself. I didn't even buy the plants I did the seeds. So yeah, really proud of myself. Okay, so I've been sitting outside reading, tanning my legs, and I'm on page 124 of The Guy on the Right, but I've kind of come up with some problematic topics. So the female Lainey in this book, they, like Lainey and Theodore, they're like the couple that's getting together in this book. They are going to a Halloween party, and gross, that's a spider. And Lainey decides to dress up as Medea, who's a black woman, and Lainey is a white girl. Like, she is a white character. The author wrote her, like, even speaking in, like, AAVE, and just, like, having an accent for her, like, dressing up as Medea. It just does not feel right. I don't know why the author would have chosen to do that. So I'm definitely feeling really weird about this book at the moment, like reading a white character speaking like a black woman, or like dressing up as a black woman for Halloween. I mean, there's literally so many other people that like she could have chosen. I don't know why she chose this for Lainey to dress up as, but yeah, definitely not feeling super great about that. I don't know, I'm 124 pages in. I hope that there's not racial undertones for the whole entire book. Actually, it's like 8:30. Anyway, so I kind of switched gears a little bit. I have two books to show you that I've been reading. I was listening to The Guy on the Right, and I know my last update was kind of just feeling very uncomfy during a situation in this book. I did continue listening. I am right at 49% in this book. The thing is I actually am really liking the relationship and the characters in this book. This is a slow burn romance, and so nothing has even happened yet between Theodore and Lainey. Like they don't even, like, they haven't even told each other that they like each other. They're still in, like, they're still friends. This is definitely a slow burn, friends to lovers trope type of thing. I will say that this beginning part has been slow, like lots of dialogue and stuff, just like I've had the problem with the other books. But when I was making dinner, I was like still listening to this, and I started really kind of getting into the story. Plus, I think that this one is different because I actually can picture like Theodore and Lainey together. I really like Theodore because he reminds me of my own husband so much. He is like the nicest guy. I think it is because he has sisters. I think that that is like a good reflection. But his roommate Troy is like this asshole roommate that literally just like sleeps around with a bunch of girls all the time without thinking about their feelings or repercussions or anything like that. And Theodore is so nice. He literally cooks breakfast for every single girl that like stays the night with his roommate Troy. And I know that like Lainey, I guess, is going to, or I guess like Troy is going to try and get with Lainey. I haven't even gotten to that part yet though, but I'm very interested in that part. Like I want to see some type of like animosity between the characters, you know? So I'm actually looking forward to reading that part, but I had taken a break for a second. I just needed to have like a refresher. So I picked up Fast Feast Repeat. This is not a romance book at all. This is a nonfiction book about intermittent fasting. I am a weirdo like that. I love reading nonfiction, specifically like health related. I really like reading about, but I actually got pretty far in this. I'm halfway, I guess. I got 152 pages and it's actually been really good. It doesn't tell you to follow a specific diet at all, which I really like. It's just about like the science of intermittent fasting and how the author lost 80 pounds following intermittent fasting, and she's kept it off for years. And it goes through all different approaches, like how to do it different hours, what would work for you, how to change it up. So it's actually really cool. And like I said, I'm only 50% of the way through, but I'm really looking forward. I just picked this up from my library, but I'm really looking forward to like reading the rest of it. She also has a first book called Delay Don't Deny. I might look into that one. I think that one was written in 2016. And this one was written in 2020. So this one actually is very new. So it's very relevant and I really like it. I learned a lot about it and I definitely, like, I have done intermittent fasting. I've done even up to 36-hour fast. A lot of times I do that stuff while I'm at work because it's easier to just like work all day and not be at home, you know, looking at food. But I definitely want to do some more intermittent fasting like during the summer because I feel like it's just the best way for me to burn the fat that is on my stomach. I just have so much stomach fat. It's ridiculous. Now, obviously, you don't want to do this if you're like pregnant or breastfeeding, or there's a couple other, you know, like health things. So don't think that I'm just telling everybody to do this. Even myself, I actually didn't get to tell you guys. I thought it was going to happen this week, so I thought I was going to be able to film it for Romanceathon, but I actually ovulated earlier. So I actually got an IUI done. You can follow my infertility journey. I'll link it up here over on my main channel. I have lots of videos about it, but I went and got my IUI done actually last Thursday. So like 2 days before Romanceathon started. So I'm actually in my 2-week wait right now. I should be finding out if I'm pregnant by like June 25th-ish, which is really great. So like obviously if I find out I'm pregnant, I'm not gonna be intermittent fasting, but until then, I'm going to just be doing what a regular person would do. But definitely really liked this book, and it like kind of just made me like not feel like I was like bogged down with all these romances that I wasn't enjoying very much. But now I'm going to go back and listen to more of The Guy on the Right, and I'm gonna play Animal Crossing because I haven't played yet today, and it's just a nice relaxing thing for me to do. Like I have my pajamas on and I might eat a piece of pie. Let's be real. Just enjoy the rest of the night. So I'll give you guys an update once I get more into this before I go to bed, and that's about it. It is 10:30. I actually started watching, it's this new show called Celebrity Dating Show. I saw the ad for it on TikTok, and Zooey Deschanel is like the host of it, and it's actually super funny. Hannah Brown was the first celebrity. She's from The Bachelor, and they have like 3 guys, but there's a wall divider, so like they all don't know like who each other is, and she will like ask them questions and then she picks like one of them to date. But it's actually really funny. I was cracking up so much. But I'm gonna watch I think another like round comes on because I've been watching it for about a half an hour. So I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna go to bed, which would be around 11 o'clock. An update on my book. So I'm at 80 pages. I'm at 80% of this book, and I was telling my friends earlier, I was like, maybe romance just isn't for me anymore, like romance books, because this is like the 3rd book that I've been reading that I just like, this is gonna be like a 2-star, unfortunately. And it just makes me really upset that like, I just feel like in all of these books, like they are so long and boring and nothing's happening. And you would think, like, I read a lot of nonfiction, especially like memoirs and stuff like that, and you would think that like those are boring, but I swear that like all of the nonfiction books I read are so much better than these romance books. So I don't know if I'm just choosing wrong, but I think that, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I should do a poll on Instagram and you guys should let me know like which books I actually should read. So I still have, which maybe I should just go ahead and finish this Tears of Tess. I still have this Tears of Tess to read, and I was actually currently reading it and it was pretty good. But then I also still have Crazy Stupid Romance, which I do have the audiobook for that. Someday by Emma Scott. Trouble with Hating You. On the Rocks by Candy Steiner. Never Never, which maybe I should read Never Never because I do really like Colleen Hoover, but this is some of her like older work. I don't know. I saw that Colleen Hoover's coming out with a new book next March. I can't wait for it. I'm literally gonna pre-order that. Yeah, if you have an opinion on any of these books, oh, and the Tears of Tess one, on any of these books, sorry, I was eating pie. Let me know, so that way I stop having duds. But anyway, my show is back on. Zooey Deschanel is literally like so amazing. But anyway, oh, she's so beautiful. All right, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this vlog here because I'm not gonna be reading anymore tonight. I think what I'll do is I'll start a fresh book in the morning and then I'll just finish the rest of The Guy on the Right, like the audiobook, because I have to drive tomorrow to a dentist appointment in the afternoon. So I'll just save the audiobook for that drive, knock that out, but I'll start brand new fresh book tomorrow. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.